So I thought of this great idea where I recreate my first video. Now, is this interesting? That depends on you, but I thought it was, so here we go.
Hello guys, this is Mogi and I'm here to record my first video.
So here we are on my very first channel named MogiProGaming, and this video was uploaded May 17th in 2012. Now, as you can see, it's very high quality with 480p being the max. And basically, it's just me going through showing off this creation that I had where, you know, the sand wall kind of pops down and up from the wall here. And it's an entrance. And here I have like the sign exposed and all that to show how the redstone works. Now, as you can see, there was actually quite a lot of redstone involved in this, but we can make this much more compact. So, that's what we're gonna do. Unfortunately, I couldn't find the original texture pack I had in this video, but you know, I can start with going iron like it was before. And then we just place our two sticky pistons like that. The top ones can actually be regular pistons here. That saves you 2 whole slimes. This trader is being annoying. Let me get rid of him. And now I've built a platform and basically just marked out where everything is going to be. So we have regular piston and a sticky piston. We have blocks under our buttons here, and we have the 2 height door, which was in the original one. Now to wire it all up, and we're just gonna line up these 2 so they're connected. Maybe just make it a little further out, and now we just drag redstone from one edge to the other. And you see they meet in the middle here, so we're gonna take this pulse. We're just gonna put a repeater here, a sticky piston right here with a block on top. Then we just put another repeater, another repeater right there, another sticky piston. Then we just put a block on that and a torch under here. And now we have our T flip-flop thingy thing, which basically just allows us to control all of this with a button press like a liver would. But it will allow us to do it from both sides. So here we go. Oh, here we go. Now it's on. And press the one on the other side. And there you go. It's on. Now I'm sure there are many more simpler designs that can be used here. I've actually put this on the other side. But I felt like just going with this one because this is just simple redstone, no observer stuff. So we have 2 repeaters going into these blocks and 2 ones going into the bottom piston here, which are going to be on a 2-tick delay. And now we just take redstone and we wire it all up. And here we go. Now it's all wired up. Let's just put a repeater here and it should work like it did in the original video. And there you go. It works perfectly. And it also retracts like it did, although a little bit faster and not like weird and wonky. Now, you know, there's still a bunch of redstone, but the actual core of this is just these 2 repeaters and these 2 repeaters here. And what's happening here is that these 2 are being activated first, which only powers into this, which would power the block that's here, or the piston rather. And these other ones are being activated a little later to power this. And that is because when it retracts, the top ones need to retract first and then the bottom ones. Basically because pistons can't pull other extended pistons. Nice and simple. Now, of course, we have to upgrade it a little bit because, you know, tradition. And we are going to make a 3 tall 4 block wide version of this, or maybe 3 by 3. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, now this is something I know by heart by now, so we're just gonna line this up, put some repeaters here, going into an observer with a repeater on 3 ticks right here, going into an observer like that. Then we're gonna have our 3 pistons right here, observers at the back, and 2 going up. We're gonna have a bunch of normal pistons, actually no, sticky pistons like that, and then we're gonna have observers going into here. So we have something like this. Now we're gonna place blocks on top of here and some up on top of here and just sand. And there we go. I think I actually did this correctly first time. If not, then oof, that's a shame. But here we go. And it works like it should. So as you can see, floating blocks and lots of pistons. So here we go. Press this again. It should all be extended down just like that. And now I can make my floor right here to show you guys that it's actually 3 by 3. And there we go. Now 3 by 3 right here. Press the button and there you go. It all fills in the 3 by 3 here, and very cool. And it's honestly a very simple contraption. Now, of course, if instead of these repeaters in front of here, actually, let's do this easier. You can actually just place a line of redstone like this, and boom, there you go. It all works like it should, and it's really nice and very compact. Now, also in my first video, I had this little light switch here, so you come into a room, and boom, it all switches off and stuff, and then comes back. And I was really proud of that, so let's recreate it. Also in this video, we can watch me getting mad at not being able to get through this stupid piston door that I actually cut the video, I think. Yeah, so I can't get through, and there we go. I cut it, and just, you know, this. I have no clue. I like to build redstone stuff back in the day, alright? Anyway, let's recreate it. So now I've basically lined up everything. I've made the piston door like the same. The room is about the same as well. So you walk in here, and here's the room. Here's the button to turn on and off the door. Same with this one. And now we are going to make the door better. So we're gonna come down here, and we're just gonna do the same old thing with a T flip-flop again. If you're working with buttons and you want them to work like levers, T flip-flop are the best thing you can know to build. It's very reliable, easy to build, and everyone can do it, because it's just a repeater going into a piston, another repeater, and a piston again, another block, redstone torch like that, and now you have your signal out. And there you go, you just wire it up to whatever, and there you go, now it works with a press of a button. Now let's get into real business, which was the lights. Now we're going to actually repeat the original one, so a piston here and a here. Oops, there we go. Okay, and we're gonna have one more, which is going to be at the top here, and we basically have this shape. Now we're placing our original block there. We're getting the redstone lamp, placing it there, line the back, one repeater going here and one here. Then we can just place a torch right here, and we're gonna have 2 blocks here and 2 more torches. And there we go. If I'm not wrong, this should actually work just like this, and there we go. Now this isn't a compact design, but hey, it works. And of course, turn the light on and off. We can just have a lever right here, and it should work whenever it is swapped in, and it shouldn't even conflict with anything. Now to line it up like the original one, we just take this, and we can just take the signal right up to the button, and here we go. Boom. We are now done with the whole thing. Okay, so piston door works just like this. It goes on and off, very nice, doesn't conflict with anything. You walk in, and here you go. You have a light, and you don't want a light. Make sure you actually have it reach. Okay, and you don't want a light. I mean, you have no light, but you... What in the world? I'm a fool. Let's just put a torch behind here with a block on top of it, and there you go. Alright, now it should work. Okay, we have a lot... Why doesn't this like me? Alright, here we go. Now it should finally work. Oh, wrong side. Alright, it should finally work now. Come on. Yeah, we did it. That took way more experience than it should have. You know, just there we go. Okay, block swapper works. Closed door works from inside. Okay, there we go. And it's perfect. You know, nice little light switch. And, you know, get out and close it again. And there you go. So, yeah, basically just recreated my first video with better tutorials. Yup. And that's all I had to do. And, you know, hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
Here we go. So that's multi-cannon for projectiles. Don't blame my English. That's not my mother language. I'm Norwegian. Don't blame me. So actually, I think there's something. Yep, I forgot to do this. Now we're talking.